Kia has a new MPV. It's this. Wait, you must be wondering, it's the Carens. So what's new? It shares a steering wheel and the touchscreen with the Ceros, but still drives like it used to, just like the Carens. So are there new powertrains? No, just like the Carens. But that's not all about the Clavis. There's much more to it. But before I get to that, like, share and subscribe to the AccoDrive YouTube channel. A lot of the Carens buyers wanted it to look more like an SUV, and Kia did that with the Clavis. It's more upright, more butch, especially at the front. It's like a straight drop. Front looks great now, a pseudo SUV which people might like. It looks very much like a Kia EV. You might think like a Kia EV5, and I'll tell you why that is. Come here. That is because this one is getting an EV very soon. Very, very soon. But the profile doesn't look like an SUV. It's still very Carens-like. The connected tail lamps finally light up, and wheel size on the top end has gone from 16 to 17 inches, and they look good. The biggest update in the Clavis is inside the cabin. Like how Kia is making the exterior look a lot like its EVs, the interior follows a similar design language too. You see the dashboard here, it follows the same blue and beige theme as the Carens, but you have different materials. On the dashboard you have nice plastics, but here they have used some fabric instead of leather, and there's a nice chrome strip running across. 12.3-inch touchscreen and virtual cluster, and the AC control screen is shared with the Carnival. Nice. But a very strange point. The Ceros also has a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, and that gets wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is not available here because Kia says there's a different user interface. So they couldn't just have wireless in this. Go figure. What's also shared with the Ceros is this new steering wheel. Finally, you get a 360-degree camera and a panoramic sunroof. How thoughtful. The front seats are great, but since this is an MPV, how's the second row? A lot of the buyers will actually spend the time back here, so let me tell you, it's quite a comfortable place to be. The seats are well cushioned, and if you think this space isn't enough, you can just pull on this lever and slide it forward to make more space. Boss mode if you like. There's a nice tray, you can keep your food or your laptop and work. But there's one thing that's really missing. If Kia was making the Clavis more premium, shouldn't they have given ventilated seats back here too? The Clavis comes with all safety features from the Carens as standard, and now it finally gets ADAS too. There's a new feature, oncoming collision avoidance. Nice. Since the structure hasn't changed, don't expect the crash test scores to change either. New car means new powertrains, right? Yeah, kinda. Everything is almost the same, but the turbo petrol now has a 6-speed manual too. All three engines, the petrol, the turbo petrol and the diesel, have a manual. And since it's sort of new, does it drive differently? Still drives like it used to, just like the Carens. But the handling and ride quality must have changed, right? Again, no difference. To be fair, the ride quality is slightly better because it stays more planted, even in the turns. Since the Carens already drove well, the Clavis does too. To make it more in sync with other Kia SUVs, the Clavis's variants are now called HTE, HTK, etc. instead of Prestige, Premium and all. Now that the Carens Clavis is here, the regular Carens drops most variants, and there's only one basic trim now. premium optional 7-seater. It only gets an 8-inch touchscreen with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, reverse camera, 6 speakers, but none of the fancy stuff from the higher variants. And it will soon get a CNG version also. So get ready to see many of the older Carens as taxis, even though Kia won't admit to it. There will be an overlap with the base version of the Carens Clavis, but the older Carens will be the more affordable option. As for the Carens Clavis, the future is clear. It's now placed on par with the Seltos in the lineup, making it a more premium MPV. It drives slightly better than before, has way more tech and features, and it looks very nice. A clear winner for Kia is priced right. Our expectation is 12,50,000 to 22,50,000 rupees. What do you think of this?